Hello BabyQueers and welcome back to my channel. It is time for some neurodivergent memes again, because it's what I do. It's what I'm here for. We're gonna do it. Before we get started, go get hydrated. Grab a glass of water or some tea and then come back. You hydrated? Good, let's go. ADHD is having the best idea and then nothing. Nothing. All you remember is that you had a good idea and that you really wanted to do this brilliant thing, but you have no idea what you wanted to do. Amazing. And it always, if it comes back, it's always at the most inconvenient times, like when you're trying to fall asleep. Anyways, not diagnosed, not undiagnosed, but a secret third thing, peer-reviewed. To be fair, with the amount of times you have to wait for appointments, or like the amount of steps it needs to even get a diagnosis, including waiting times, peer-reviewed is actually fair. Getting peer-reviewed by other neurodivergent people is definitely fair. My ADHD asks, do something, do something, do something. Okay, what should I do? I don't know, just do something. Okay, should I draw or eat? Will I have a shower? No, not enough energy for those. Then I do nothing? No, do something, do something, do something. It's like, the constant argument. You want to do something. You just really want to do something because you kind of have a lot of energy. Like, especially if you're hyperactive, you have a lot of energy, but then you don't know where to direct the energy because everything else just takes too much mental effort as well. So you don't have the energy to do it, even though you're hyperactive. It's so weird. It's a weird combination. It's a really weird combination. My coworkers, me drinking my fourth cup of coffee before noon, because why not? I sometimes have taken a half-liter thermos with coffee and then also gotten coffee at work because caffeine helps. In a way. It doesn't really, but it helps. You know? And also, I don't know, I feel like neurodivergent people are either like hypersensitive to caffeine or just so not sensitive at all. And sometimes both, like it varies. Like sometimes you just get hit by caffeine even though nothing usually happens. And that is the worst thing ever. It is so annoying. Literally, ADHD makes conversations so hard because I either can't think of anything else to talk about other than my current hyperfixation, or I tell the same story the millionth time in a row because I forgot I said it before, or because I just want to make sure I didn't leave out any details. Yeah, it's brilliant when you talk to other people with ADHD and just like, wait, I don't know if I told you this before, but, and they're just like, no, I think you told me, but I'd already forgotten again. So it's okay if you tell them again and they don't get annoyed with you, because even if they do remember, they're just like, no, honestly, I do the same thing, it's fine. And it's better. Sometimes it's easier to have conversations with other neurodivergent people. And also, they're very understanding if you only talk about your hyperfixation, or if that's the only thing you want to talk about. And it's brilliant if someone else has the same hyperfixation. You know? Then it's just kind of a non-stop ramble, really. Okay, reading with ADHD. Have great intentions. Flick through the entire book and forget to avoid last page spoilers. Okay, read the first paragraph. Check chapter length. Reread the first paragraph. Reread the first paragraph. Daydream while reading. Compare the book to a TV show plot. Watch 3 episodes on Netflix. Lose the book. Find the book. Repeat. Kind of, yeah. Because reading is hard, and you read, but then you realize you were so focused on reading that you weren't actually comprehending what you were reading, and you have no idea what you just read, so you reread it like 10 times, and you're still on the first paragraph. Anyways, reading with ADHD is just hard. It's frustrating. Okay, I hate how reward systems never work for me, because I can't just say, if I finish this assignment, I can have a cookie, because my brain is like, or you could just have one right now, and I can't argue with that logic. Self-imposed deadlines don't work either, because I know the guy who set them and he's full of it. Yet it only really works if other people do it. Like, I had a friend kind of tricked me into writing applications a while ago because I was like, I really don't want to. Like, I know I should, and I know I have to, but I don't want to. And she was like, okay, listen, if you write 2 today, I'm gonna buy you popcorn tomorrow. Legit, I have a couple bucks for popcorn, but still it worked. I have never finished writing 2 applications that quickly. So it only really works if other people do it. Get a support system, get friends who do it for you. Okay, every undiagnosed person be like, it's fine, I'll just try harder next time. The pain, it is too relatable. Because yeah, that's fair. This is what happens. You just think, oh well, this is how everyone feels, or it's fine, I just have to try harder, then it'll work, right? Newsflash, it's not gonna help. My ADHD, I think you're overthinking it. My anxiety, I think you're underthinking it. Why do people always have both? I mean, not everyone, of course, but why do so many people just have both? And it just conflicts with each other, and then it's just like a constant argument in your head, and you're just sitting there like, dude, I just wanted to chill. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's so annoying. But literally, I would rather get rid of my anxiety than my ADHD, because ADHD is like fine to deal with, and it's kind of more important to me than anxiety, because who freaking needs anxiety? Come on. Me, being nonverbal in peace. People getting mad at me for it. Why? Why are we getting mad at people for this? Or anything that they can't really control? And like, if someone is ignoring you and not talking to you on purpose because they don't want to, because they're being petty, honestly, if you get mad at that, that's fine. But if someone legit can't, but that's the thing, people just think you don't want to, I don't know. But still, there is a very clear difference, and don't get mad at people for things that's not their fault. What are you doing? Me, when sounds are too loud. No, disgusting, stop it. Me, when there's music blasting through my headphones. Yes. Because that is like one controlled sound. That's why I feel like a lot of neurodivergent people love listening to songs on repeat, or have like set songs that they listen to, and sometimes struggle with new songs because then they don't know what's gonna happen sound-wise. But if you have songs you know very well, you know what to expect sound-wise, and then it's just like one sound that's like familiar to you, and that's fine. Even if it's really loud, that's fine. But uncontrollable sounds that are just loud, annoying. Don't do it. Me, sensory issues. ASMR advertisements on YouTube. Okay, now that I've said it, I'll probably get them again, because I haven't had one in a few months, and now I'm worried I'm gonna get them again, because legit, I cannot hit my mute button fast enough. What are you doing? Don't do it. Why would you even do ASMR advertisement? I can't even imagine that's effective. Like, even if someone isn't like completely freaked out by it, I can't imagine it's effective. You can't control what you or someone else is hyperfixated on. The boys at school. I really wish we could, though. I just wish we could. Because sometimes you get hyperfixated on the weirdest things. But it's worse if you really like a hyperfixation, but then it just kind of fades out, and you just want it back, but you can't, because you can't control it. And that's just frustrating. If you don't stop smelling like terrible cologne, I'm gonna strangle you to death. Yeah, legit, that's kind of what it feels like. I mean, it already feels like you're suffocating with it, so kind of seems fair that the other person's suffocating too. No, I'm not actually condoning violence. Calm down. But listen, it's such an attack on your nose. And I feel like neurotypical people can probably just kind of blur it out, but you can't, and then it's just so hard to take. Mental health professionals, autism in females. Is this social anxiety a personality disorder, OCD, or an attachment disorder? Yes. And if it's not fully explained by one, just add another diagnosis instead of considering that everyone can be autistic. As in, all genders or all sexes, not everyone, because the people who say everyone's a little autistic or everyone has a little ADHD are one of the most frustrating people because it's just so dismissive of what it's actually like. But anyways, just kind of being like, oh yeah, no, you can't have autism, you girl. Really? Really? People with average calves. People who have great calves through genetics. People who have great calves through working out. Bouncy bouncy walk on tiptoe stim time. Okay, training your calves is super hard because most people struggle to even develop like bigger muscles in their calves. But I feel like if you do it constantly as a form of stimming, you're probably gonna see some results, actually, yeah. I don't even know if I do this, but I've been told I walk really weird. I'm not sure. Not being able to speak without needing to force myself. Being able to speak without needing to force myself. My brain at random times for no reason. Why? Why do our brains hate us so much? Why? Can you stop it? That's so rude. We're supposed to be on the same page here, okay? You're my brain. You're supposed to be helping me, not doing random shit at random times, and no one really knows why, and it's just annoying. Because it's always at like the weirdest time where it's just so inconvenient. Why? Stop it. Getting overstimulated because the sun hurts in my eyes. Getting overstimulated because sunglasses hurt on the nose bridge. Ooh. Yeah, for me somehow my light sensitivity is worse than, like, I'm very sensitive to like stuff on my arms somehow. Somehow a watch is okay. Don't ask me why. I don't know. It's actually weird to not wear one at this point. But I don't have such a huge problem with sunglasses somehow. Because it's less bad than getting my eyes burned up by the sun. Oh, that's so much fun. Amazing, yeah, we love it. Okay, start doing repetitive behavior because I'm anxious. Notice the behavior. Start doing the behavior even more because now I'm paying attention too much. And whoa, how am I supposed to even stop? Because this is just happening, whoa. And actually, it's all just for attention anyway, because I don't even have anxiety. I mean, I'm actually really calm and normal. Yeah, right, of course you are. But honestly, I still don't know if we actually start doing it more once we're aware of it, or if it really just happens just as much as before and we're just really noticing it more. I'm not sure. I think consciously stimming because you know you need it definitely increases once you know that it's good for you and that you should probably do it. But honestly, suppressing it doesn't help. Suppressing it really doesn't help. It just makes things worse. And also, on that note, stop judging people for their stims, please. Looking at you, neurotypicals. Hey, sorry I acted weird the other day. I was trying so hard to act normal that it backfired. Anyone else just super socially awkward? I mean, I figured out I was neurodivergent later. And before, I always thought I was super like awkward and anxious. And to be fair, I still have anxiety. But, you know, some people maybe just are actually socially awkward. But yeah, if you're neurodivergent, it kind of hits hard. Autistic people, cats. Focuses on small objects and can be entertained by them for a long time. Might repeat a sound to calm down or when happy. Dislikes unexpected loud noises. Sometimes has trouble communicating needs. May sit in boxes when overwhelmed. Needs a routine to function. Has a favorite blanket that definitely needs to get washed more often. Honestly, that's fair. That's really fair. Because I hate loud noises. And I hate not having a routine, but also hate having a routine because I'm not autistic, I have ADHD, so it kind of hits a bit different, I guess. But I kind of love the being able to be entertained by things that other people deem small. But honestly, who cares as long as it makes you happy, you know? 4 essentials to surviving the outside world. I am very very upset that this is actually only 3, because sunglasses, definitely. Headphones and music, definitely. But it kind of counts as 1, right? Or does it count as 2? And then books. Books. I'm sorry, what? Can't relate to the books, but headphones and sunglasses, definitely. Water, because I tend to feel very extremely that I'm dehydrated. So water. And probably, what's the 4th thing? I'm not sure. I mean, phone counts as music too, right? Because you definitely need it. And I'm not sure. You don't really want me to just be myself. Change my mind, because you can't. Because literally, it's the whole, oh, just be yourself. Oh, but not like that, honey. No, you shouldn't be doing that. You know, just be yourself, but not like that. Just in the way that I want you to. Okay then. Me, when I make a joke to new people and no one laughs, and I just turn to my sister like, not good? A bit not good, yeah. Which reminds me, I have to rewatch Sherlock. I was so obsessed with Sherlock as a teenager. Holy shit, you have no idea, but I haven't watched it in like 3 or 4 years. I don't know, when did season 4 come out? It's probably been since then. Oh well. Neurotypical people will be like, stop complaining about your disorder. Some people don't have eyes. Be grateful. And why do you even have eyes if they aren't used for eye contact? Okay, literally, you use your eyes to look at things. Yeah, sure. But the whole just be glad you have eyes is such a weird argument for eye contact in the first place. That just makes no sense. And secondly, yeah, you can use your eyes for eye contact, but you can also use your eyes to look at all different kinds of things. Like cats, because cats are cute. You know? Or frogs, or plants, or whatever your special interest is. It's just so much more pleasant than eye contact, you know? Me, my interests, my elastic friends. Shut up, Light Larry, we don't care. Again, why wouldn't you care? Like, if you're actually friends with that person, if you're not just pretending to be friends, which seems weird in the first place, but why would you be friends with someone and then judge them for the way they act? If they're your friend, you should like them for who they are. That's kind of how being friends works. And if you're friends with someone, shouldn't you want to hear them talk about their special interests or things they care about? Because it's really nice when people are passionate about things. You know, what is with people? You know, sometimes I think there's a disconnect between my brain and my brain. Yeah, big time. And I think probably even if I didn't have anxiety, that disconnect would still be there, and the arguing. But oh well, I guess I'll let you know. I'll let you know if I ever get rid of my anxiety. Okay, I misclicked on one of my 115 open tabs, and it happened to be a tab that's been open since 2019 with a paper that has the solution to the exact research problem I've been puzzling over today. This is the moment I've been waiting for, and I decided to never close any tabs again. Me with bookmarks, because it bothers me if I have too many tabs open at once, because it just looks cluttered and it really bothers me. But for the life of me, I cannot delete my bookmarks. Legit, I cannot. I might need them. I might want to like read the article or watch the video. You know, I can't. I just can't. Neurotypicals. You're autistic? That means you're an expert at maths, right? Me. Well, I'm just bad at maths. I just hate it. I'm not good at it. You know, like if it makes sense, then I can do it, and I can do it easily. But I have a hard time getting it to make sense, and then I'm just frustrated. So, yeah, and also, just because someone's autistic doesn't mean they're the same as every autistic person, because that shit makes sense, right? Why I use subtitles? Because I can't understand the language, because there are too many accents or slang, because I'm gonna eat chips. Honestly, fair. I just use this as an excuse To be like, oh yeah, no, I eat so often while watching things that I have to use subtitles. It's just kind of a habit now. When in reality, I just have auditory processing issues, and I've just gotten so used to watching things with subtitles because sometimes my brain's just like, I'm not understanding anything. It's not happening, you know. And then subtitles just help because if I read it at the same time, then somehow I can hear it better. You know, me, the same Tony songs I've had for months. Yeah, literally. Although my favorite group brought out a new album recently, so just kind of listening to those, I think 8 songs on repeat. Oh well. Losing interest in the perfect hobby you just came up with a few days ago. It's so sad. What did I say? Losing hyperfixations is just so sad. It's just so sad. Ever stared at a task and your brain hurts just by realizing how much focus gotta be involved to accomplish it? Too often. You know you want to do it because you really want it done, because it's just annoying you if you don't have it done. But then you're just sitting there and then you can't do it because it's too many steps and you can't get your brain to do it. And then you're just frustrated even more. It's amazing. What did I say? It would be great if my brain and I were on the same page. ADHD and autism, being bored and burnt out at the same time. I'm still not sure how we managed to do it. But we do. You're just sitting there and you're just so bored and you know you want to do something, but at the same time you're so burnt out that you can't do anything. What is this combination? Why does it exist? Why is it a thing? Why? It's just annoying because you're so bored. But you can't do anything. It's the worst combination. It's legit. It's so annoying. I don't know why it's so annoying. Because your brain's just spending so much energy on being annoyed versus actually being able to do something, I guess. I don't know. High school wasn't so bad, right? Excuse you, I don't know what you were thinking, but how was school okay? It was literally just so annoying. Okay, that was all the memes for today. I feel like I probably haven't even gotten this mad in this video, but it feels like I've gotten more mad than in any other neurodivergent video I've done before. Which is probably not true, because I know I've gotten mad in every single video about neurotypical people just being weird about things. You know? But anyways, I hope you're less frustrated than me right now. And I hope you get to enjoy your hyperfixation or your special interest today. Because it's always fun if you get to do that, and you should be able to do that, so I hope you can. And remember to stay hydrated, and I'll remind you again in 3 days.